The spread is the creation of researchers from Penn State University in a project funded by NASA. Geoscientist Professor Christopher House, of Penn State University, said, "We envisioned and tested the concept of simultaneously treating astronauts' waste with microbes while producing a biomass that is edible either directly or indirectly depending on safety concerns." It's a little strange, but the concept would be a little bit like Marmite or Vegemite, where you're eating a smear of microbial goo. The study addresses multiple challenges facing deep space missions to Mars or beyond, which would likely take months or years. Bringing enough food from Earth takes up volume and increases the mass and fuel cost of the spacecraft. The research team found that methane was readily produced during anaerobic digestion of human waste and could be used to grow a different microbe, Methylococcus capsulatus, which is currently used as animal feed. The team concluded that such microbial growth could be used to produce a nutritious food for deep space flight. Could astronauts actually eat feces for food? In the film, The Martian, Matt Damon's character is stranded on Mars and uses the feces stored in the ship as fertilizer to grow potatoes. Many people said this would have been covered with disease and would not be possible. Currently, solid waste from astronauts on the ISS is discarded into space, where it burns up in the atmosphere. Penn State University researchers received funding from NASA to see if human waste could be better utilized for long-term space missions. The team used an enclosed cylindrical system, 4 feet long by 4 inches in diameter, in which select microbes came into contact with the waste. The microbes broke down waste using anaerobic digestion, a process similar to the way humans digest food. By using the methane released from the breakdown of the feces, the team found large amounts of Methylococcus capsulatus, a bacteria which is used in animal feed. The researchers compared it to a microbial goo which would be similar to Vegemite or Marmite. Currently, the astronauts on board the ISS use a different system that recycles a small percentage of the urine into drinkable water. The solid waste is dispelled into space, towards Earth, and it burns up in the atmosphere of our planet. The proposed new system would recycle up to 85% of carbon and nitrogen to be used in forming proteins. The breakthrough mimics the plot of Ridley Scott's The Martian.I. In the film, a stranded astronaut survives by doing exactly the same thing using his excrement and some leftovers from other members of the crew. Cynics suggested the character, played by Matt Damon, would have got ill from eating the potatoes he produced. But a research team has now shown it is possible to grow food by rapidly breaking down human waste with microbial reactors without endangering human health. They say it may be a valuable resource for astronauts on deep space missions. Last year, a U.S. Congress bill signed by Donald Trump directed NASA to send a manned mission to the Red Planet in 2033. The research was published in Life Sciences and Space Research.